Hi, race fans. Welcome. We're live here. That's right. Pocono, Pennsylvania. Long Pond, USA. What's going on out there, everyone? Appreciate you tuning in here tonight. We're going to kick this thing off here as the Tricky Triangle for the Sim 500. Presented by SimSpeedShop.com Truck Series here live. Pocono, Pennsylvania. We got a good field on hand here as these guys are gearing up, doing a little practicing out here right now. And let's see, watch some of these awesome trucks, man, just tear this place apart. And then, hey, they don't call this the Tricky Triangle for nothing. I mean, this place here is going to actually, you know, it's going to be the best of the best out of them here. A lot of these guys, man, are going to have a field day. Well, I'm Joe White up here in the booth, and I'll have Gerald West. He was here for a second, and he kind of clipped out, but he'll be right back. He's probably having a few little issues with the servers or something like that. So we'll definitely get this thing, man, hooked up here for you live tonight. Pocono, Pennsylvania. Tricky Triangle. No turn 4, Charlie. No, we got turn 3 here. 3 turns and we're good to go. So, yeah, no turn 4. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that one. What are you doing, Charlie, out there, man? It's going to be a good one. These guys are gearing up. Oh, a little contact there before we get to qualifying here, though. All right, qualifying is up. Here we go. These guys out here are about to storm this place. Who's going to put it on pole here tonight? Like I say, Pocono, Pennsylvania here for the Sim 500 Wednesday night series presented by the Wednesday night truck series presented by SimSpeedShop.com. Title sponsor here tonight. Also title sponsor here for the channel here at OSRN Network. So I want to appreciate the guys coming on board. All right, let's see what we got going on here. What's up, DDR? How you doing out there? Hey, Beast Racing out there. Oh, heck yeah. I'm going to tell you what. Well, they must be a beast on the track. There you go. Come out with a name like that. Beast Racing. I like that. That's cool. Sit back and watch. That's right. Everybody sit back, relax, watch, get your drinks. Tell everybody in the house, be quiet. Put your dog, your cat away. If you got a gerbil, tell them quit running on the wheel, man. We ain't got time for all that. Tell the neighbors, hey, hush up over there. We got racing to do tonight. We're here at the Long Pond, Pocono, Pennsylvania. Tricky Triangle in the middle qualifying here for the Sim 500 Wednesday night truck series presented by SimSpeedShop.com. My co-host Gerald, he'll be back. Like I say, must be having a little internet issues, which, hey, we're in a virtual world, and that happens. You know, got internet problems. I mean, there's a couple things we can't control. Mother Nature, internet issues, and all that. How many laps is the race? There's your little quick summary, and whoops, my bad. Race info, there we go. Well, that don't even tell me how many laps a race is. Wow. Well, it tells me there's 3 turns, 2.5 miles. It gives me a little bit of info on what it is. I'll be able to get you that info here just in just a second there, Chasman. Is that right, Chasman? Hope I said it right. Fady? If I messed that up, I apologize. Well, look who's on pole, Chad Coleman. He puts it up front with Timothy Johnson right behind him. Steve Goschalk right there. Brian Chambliss right in the mix. Also in the 4th place, Nick Timms. Good run for him. Dan Denayer right there in 6th. Scott Simley starting 7th. Sean Casto sitting in 8th spot. Nick Silver the 9th. And Jose Gonzalez rounding the top 10 as of right now qualifying. I got about 6 minutes left here to get it done. All right, popcorn ready. It's gonna be a good one, as you hear the cops already in the background. I don't know what they're after, but not me. I don't do anything but sit in the house. Can't get in trouble that way. Well, I hope you're sitting back and going to enjoy, man, the great broadcast here tonight. Let me know how everything sounds and looks to you out there. Love hearing the feedback from the viewers, and you want to appreciate the guys here at Sim 500, man. Let me come up here and do this thing. It's awesome. Praise Dale. All right, Brock. Good deal. We're going to do it for Dale, huh? It's been a good season so far here at Sim 500 on Wednesday night and Monday night. Really enjoyed it. And I appreciate the guys here, man. I've had a blast. Good things here. And right now it's got a good field, man, of some awesome trucks. About to tear this tricky triangle up here. Is what you got. You got 3 turns. You come off into, they call that the Long Pond straightaway. And I'm gonna sit here and start yawning. That's just bad manners, but I don't know why I am. Power went out. Okay, well, Gerald will be back then. Power come back in. But you come off the Long Pond straightaway into turn 1. Then you head off into what they call turn 2, the tunnel turn. Then you got that flat, almost flat style turn into turn 3 coming out of it, before you hit the long straightaway once again. So a lot of these turns, kind of all 3 turns are different. That's why they call it the tricky triangle. It's just really tricky to make it around this place. But we're going to have to see some good racing here tonight. These guys are going to put on a show for you. DD Racing says, man, they got the popcorn and everything. Good deal. Say you hope so, Gerald? Hey, well, yeah, get it back on, man. Come back in here. I'll be here. What, are you on your phone right now? No turn 4. 3 turns. No 4. Just 3. The only time they might make a 4th turn is they're going to head off on pit road. That'll be about it. It's a tough place to handle here. I never was very good here at Pocono myself. The Pocono track just was not one of my favorites when I raced a lot. I just could not get down. I think it was turn 1 and turn 2. Turn 3 I was all right in and coming down the straightaway, but that turn 1 and 2 always messed me up. I couldn't get the right momentum, and momentum really plays a factor here, as you're going to see all night long. Well, this is the new one here in iRacing, the new actual one. Here, you get to watch one in the dark. Yeah, I hear you, Gerald. Yeah, it's this is the new pavement here, so it's not quite as bumpy as what the old one was. Gerald's on his phone out there. His power went out, so hopefully he'll come back in. If not, like I say, we'll throw down up here in the booth, bring you all this. But look at that, Justin Fuller puts it on point here at Pocono. Man, jumped up top. Well, I hope it's not contagious with the yawning, but I don't know why. Folks, I just have to bear with me. For some reason, ain't got nothing to do with the action on the track. I guess it's just because I'm getting old, I reckon. Well, I know we got a few people watching out there that's unable to chat or anything like that. I appreciate them coming out. Who is the fastest? Justin Fuller right now on pole. He put down a bad fast time of 54.514 up top, looking good. Drew, he said you the fastest. Okay, Drew, he says he's the fastest. I'm the fastest talker here right now, but Justin Fuller, he's bad fast. Like I always say, we're about to see some bad, fast drivers and some bad, fast trucks do some awful bad, fast things around Pocono, Pennsylvania here tonight. He's the best admin for iRacing. All right, good deal. I've never heard of him, but I'll take your word for it, DD Racing. And who is DD Racing? Who am I talking to here? You said y'all are sitting back in your Discord channel, so there you go. I gotta ask, are y'all on the track here? Are you one of the drivers out here racing tonight? We're about to set here to grid these boys up and go racing here. And I kind of like how they do this gridding order here, as it's unique, as you see them grid on the actual starting line right there. But on pole tonight, Justin Fuller, he puts it out front. Chad Coleman sitting in second. Third place man, Doey Woods. Timothy Johnson starting in fourth. You got your fifth place man, Steve Goschalk, starting in sixth. Bobby Wetzel, seventh place starter, Chris Jabood. And we got on the eighth place starter here, Joe Hudson. Ninth place man, Brian Chambliss. And round out the top 10, Mike Kelly, as we look through the rest of this all-star studded field here of a lot of talent and skill and some trucks about ready to rumble at Pocono here tonight. Man, it's a good field here. Oh, we'll run it all tonight. Yeah, you might want to run it with a wheel. I wouldn't try to come out here and run it on a keyboard or anything like that. You got your beer and the popcorn ready. Okay, there you go. I got my Diet Mountain Dew over here, and I'm ready to go. Geared up, ready to watch some good racing. Again, you know, it's been a good season here, and I really appreciate the guys at Sim 500 and enjoyed it so far. As these guys, man, we're about here to set it up here. Gonna look through here and get this guy, grid him up right here. Justin Fuller's out front in this one. You'll see the pace car pull off here in just a second, as you see all them trucks right there. Nice. One by one, they'll fan out. And they'll go side by side. As we're here live for the Sim 500 SimSpeedShop.com Truck Series, Pocono. Hello, Mr. Cute. I'll just put it that way. I don't even know what the other part is. Tootie or something, I don't know. How you doing out there? What's up, Brock? How you doing? Sean, how you doing out there? Definitely going to be a good one here. Everybody's filing in the house. Okay, that's some foreign language there, and well, good deal. Man's got some foreign going on. I can't read it, but hopefully it's all good. Russian? Is that it? Wow, all right. Well, we didn't hit Russian. Nice. We're famous. Well, pace cars pulling around turn 3. We're about set to go green flag racing here tonight. Pocono for the Sim 500 SimSpeedShop.com Truck Series. Green flag flies. Justin Fuller He brings it to life here as you're going to see these guys fan out going down the back stretch. They'll be able to get 3 and 4 wide before they head off into turn 1, but they're going to have to settle that affair because you don't want to do that too much in there. You're already seeing Justin Fuller out front behind him. Look at that, 3 wide in turn 1 already. Back towards where Mike Kelly and him as everybody gets a good start here. So, yeah, I ain't an alien either, but you got it. Well, it looks like Russian, but hey, appreciate them coming in. No doubt about it. Right now, good run up front. Our leader in this one, Justin Fuller, he pulls out to a gap. Right now, what, about 2/10 of a lead over them as we're watching Mike Kelly right here. He's got a good battle going into the 11th place spot. Let's go back up front. Everybody's kind of single file. Chad Coleman's trying to fall in behind. Doy Woods up there in the 3rd place spot. Let's go back here because look at this battle going on. Justin Roden, he's got his hands full with Anthony Calatoni as you still got them 2x2 coming into turn 1 right now. Going to go side by side. And Justin Roden, he's going to take that spot. But Anthony Calatoni's got his hands full with the 59. Sean Castro right there. Castro, he's on the inside. You need, gotcha, DD, get you some more. Why not? Absolutely. Oh, well, hey, as long as we can't read them, we're good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do have, yeah, let's make the broadcast great again. Why not? Yeah, hey, look. Great right now. Look at this, already tagging each other up front. Brian Chambliss, he's battling it out a little bit. That 42 machine right there in front. Nick Timms and Joe Hudson, they're going to go tooth and nail side by side. Well, like I say, there should be an admin out there. One of y'all should be an admin. Y'all can actually get rid of him for me. I don't have the admin's thing, so if y'all see any shenanigans, deal with it. I'm calling this awesome action on the track. Bobby Wetzel right now, he's trying to work over Steve Goschalk. Actually, excuse me, Chris Jaboo. As he falls back just a little bit in the clutches there, Joe Hudson still got his hands full with Nick Timms. They come out of turn 3. They're going to go side by side down a Long Pond straightaway. That Hitman machine, well, it's hitting on all 8 cylinders right here as they head off into turn 1. Justin Fuller still out front in this one by 3/10 right now. They still dive off into turn 1 side by side. Oh, the 42 almost got a little tight. Hey, that's good. It means a lot of talking. It's going to be a caution free. It could be a caution free. Can we make them a little faster? Are they going? We're right there, 150 something mile an hour. You're not a mod? I thought I gave you mods. See, I don't have the other chat thing up and I can't make anybody a mod. Oh, 42's around, caution's out. You done jinxed it, Gerald. Man, we got a big one happening in the back. Half the field's got to avoid that one. Coming into turn 3 right there. Let's go back and watch what happened. That all started there with kind of Joe Hudson. He looks like he fell off the pace a little bit, but he went into turn 3, caught the 96 of Stevie Minson, and it was just on from there. Everybody trying to get by, going through the grass. 83's involved. Pulls a pile up in turn 3. Ouch. I know, you said almost. I'll give you credit. Wow, right there, already caution out. Out. Did I make you a mod, Tim? I think I made you a mod. We got a big one. That's right, it is a big one. All right. Right now, it's a good one. It could have been a lot worse. You're right, Brock. A lot worse out there. But these guys, man, they held on to it. Got through there pretty good so far. Well, Justin Fuller's out front in this one. This actually will give us a time here maybe to talk with Justin Fuller. We get to talk to somebody. Let's bring Justin Fuller up. Actually, let's make sure first he don't come into pit road. Let's let him get his pit stop done first, then we'll talk to him. Yeah, I'm with you. We'll let Justin Fuller get through his pit stop here, then we're gonna talk in with him as everybody's getting a race off pit road right now. And that's actually gonna be won by the 59. Actually, no, 59's out front. So the first one's out, it's 55 Machine. Well, let's bring up Justin Fuller, get a talk with him. Justin Fuller, Joe White in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, we got you.
Man, I tell you what, you got a bad, fast hot rod out there tonight. What you think the chances are of pulling this thing off?
I don't know. The tire wear is not looking too much there, so I might regret pitting there. But I really like this track. I really love flat tracks, and we'll see how we do. I know Chad's pretty fast, Nick's fast, Doy's fast, so let's see how it plays out. Still got 55 laps to go.
How's the track feeling to you?
Lots of grip. Lots and lots of grip.
Good deal. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
All right. See if I can't get him back down here in his awesome channel. He was in Aftermath Motorsports. There he goes. Yep. All right. That was Justin Fuller right there, folks. He was out front in this one, but a couple guys didn't pit. Well, actually, they did pit, but they got out front. He just said it's really tight. So, well, I mean, a lot of grip usually means tight to me. Some guys might refer to that as being loose, but when a guy tells me he's got a lot of grip on the track, it tells me that it's a tight track so far. I don't know about the fuel mileage. That's a good question. I didn't ask him that. I'm saying the tire wear is kind of holding up, so that's a good thing. We'll have to see. I only ran about 7 laps there, so really kind of can't be able to tell how the tire wear is going to kick in. Oh, he's definitely a contender. New guy, old Chad Coleman, definitely a contender as always. It's a good run so far. All right, Gerald, he's still got your power out over there, Gerald. It's about set to go back green flag racing for the Sim Speed Shop. Sim 500, simspeedshop.com, truck series, pace cars pulling out of turn 3. Gonna do that hard left turn off on pit road. And Sean Castro up front. Casto up front with Nick Silver right there and Timothy Johnson. Green flag flies. They're back dropping a hammer. Here we go, racing again. Well, they're already fanning it out down the front stretch, looking to be 3 wide going into turn 1. Oh, look at that. He's going to protect that inside lane as they head off into turn 1. Look at that. 3 wide, 3 sets back. Boy, I tell you, that's what you call confidence and grip. Doey Woods right there. He threads the needle with a 57. Nick Cohan, they are still battling her 4 wide coming into the tunnel turn. I don't know if that one's going to work out too much, but you want to talk about heating up front. They are definitely heating up the track right now. They're 2x2 all the way back. Good run so far up front. You got Timothy Johnson hanging on to this one. Justin Fuller right there. Sean Castro. Nick Cohan. Wow. Dropped the back. Now that's terrible. Yeah. We don't want to see all that. Dropped the bag about popcorn. Maybe consider a bowl. Battle for the lead. Here comes Timothy Johnson. Justin Fuller. He's going to try to pull up there and see if he can take that lead away from him right now. Timothy Johnson's got it. Look at this mess going on in the back, though. Whoa. Oh, Nick Timms throws it on the inside. Dives it down through the tunnel turn. Man, it must be a lot of grip out there because these boys are getting awful racy and awful aggressive so far. That's what I said. Wow. Wow is the word of the night because these boys are picking up the pace, and it's only lap 9 of 60. You would think it was the last lap here out of turn 3. Mike Kelly there in 9th place. They'll fan out again back here in the back. That 91, Steve Goschalk in a new paint job here tonight. Looking good so far. They head off into turn 1. Another good one. They're single file with the top ones, but here back 2x2. Yeah, a lot of grip there too. Life alert. Yeah, definitely. I'd have to have life alert after that if I was out there because I done had a heart attack, man, with all that driving. Them boys, man, were slinging it through the turns there. Here's the number 12 machine of Scott Simley. Call him Scott Smiley. He's got the good Traxxas car out there right now. Gail Brooks driving along pretty good. Let's look at Nick Timms. Nick Timms trying to make waves. He's on the inside of Michael Walters right there to try to take that spot away for the 7th place. About that. Nick Timms looking to the inside. He's going to dive and try it here. He's riding behind that 53 of Michael. He's on the inside of the 54 there. That's Tim Matthews, excuse me. Tim just goes kind of a little bit up into the wall, bumps it just a little bit. Oh man, a good field of running cars here so far. Matthew Welsenbach back here in the 29 machine. He's marred in traffic. He's trying to work over that number 31 machine right there, and he's behind the 6. Here we go. You can tell, man, it almost looks like business picking up early. Sean Bounty, he's working over the 24 machine there of Chris Jabou. He's looking good himself. Go back up here about the mix. Everybody's kind of single file right now. Kind of got all fanned out just a little bit there. iRacing.com, check it out. It's not bad. Oh yeah, not in an age limit. Not unless you're like 2 or something. I don't even think it's age limit then, but just saying. 48 machine, Nick Silver right there. He's looking good. Actually 46, my bad. He's Nick Silver looking good. Jose Gonzalez, call him Speedy Gonzalez in the 26 machine. He's making moves to try to get to the front. Oh, we got a car off the pace there. I think he dove down on pit road. Bobby Wetzel. Woo. Without the UK on his truck. I hear you. Well, up front, Justin Fuller still has control of this one over Timothy Johnson. Doey Wood there in 3rd. Nicholas Cohan sitting in 4th. Chad Coleman up in the 5th. Michael Walters 6th. He's got Nick Timms breathing down his back tailgate right there. And that'll be for the 6th and 7th place spot. Behind him, Tim Matthews, Steve Goschalk, and Mike Kelly all around the top 10. Everybody single file right now up there but they are nose to tail, so if anybody makes a little slip up or mistake, they can dive it on the inside and capitalize. You got to kind of go back here where old Chris Jaboo is. He's got it mixed up with the 28 of Anthony Calatoni and the 71 of Gail Brooks on the outside. They're 3 wide down the stretch, heading into turn 1. They still are 3 wide. Well, 28 of Anthony, he got the better end of the deal there. I hear you, Didi. Right now, it's a good one so far. Is out front, you still got Justin Fuller here, the 24 there, Chris Jaboo. Behind him, Michael Prister, excuse me, and that 64 machine. Wow. Star Wars joke, got you. We're good. The old Jedi. Nick Silver looking good right now. He's in the 46 machine. He's trying to work over Jose Gonzalez, who is trying to move that meatball machine to the front. He's going to work over Scott Simley there and maybe take that smile off of his face real quick as he's up in the 11th. What we got going on up here? 3 wide for second, third, and fourth. The 57 machine. Nick Cohan's right there along with Timothy Johnson, Nick Timms, Chad Cole made an evasive move. Doey Woods. Here comes Chad Cole to the inside. Almost clipped the back end of Nick Cohan and could have sent him a flying. That would not have been very, very good right there. Wow. So far, here we go. I'm going to take that CJAutoparts.com. If it is, they're up in Pennsylvania, up near Harrisburg area, and they do a lot of Mustang parts. So I don't think that's actually CJ. Might be, I think CJ Pony Parts is the one I'm thinking of, but either way, check out the CJAutoPA.com. I want to give a good shot there. It's a good onboard shot here with Chad Coleman, by the way. Just to show you the speed that he's putting out down here, just to show you how close these guys are right now. They're working over this place pretty good. Nice run. As you see them, Justin Fuller still out front. Nick Cohan right there in second. Chad Coleman in third. Doey Wood sitting in fourth. Well, they are breathing down each other's necks, back and forth, all over the place. Jose Gonzalez. Here comes Anthony Calatoni, 3 wide to the turn 1 here. Anthony's thought better of it, backed out, put back in. Hey, give me a swig of drink here and I'm good to go. I'm back at it in full force here tonight. Well, folks, how y'all like the racing so far? These guys men are putting on a show here at Pocono, Pennsylvania for the Sim 500 SimSpeedShop.com Truck Series. Live here, Tricky Triangle, and it's been a very good one so far. They almost did a slide job. Is that what you want to call it? NASCAR just wasn't used to hearing slide jobs. They put them things on since the dirt days. If y'all want to hear slide jobs done right, go listen to some dirt announcers. Them guys know how to do it. Dale Jr. was just copying and imitating. Oh, he did sound cool when he did it, I guess. Nick Silver working over there in the 13th place spot. He's got the 46 machine humming right now. Brian Chambliss right there along with him. Anthony Calatoni's working over. Oh, the 46 about pushed up into the side of the 21. That would not have been very good. Yeah, man, like I say, let me know, does it look good, sound good to you out there? Yeah, Speedy. Go Speedy. That's right. That's your man right there, Jose. Look, I think we needed these guys here. I don't think they got the bracket challenge here this week. That's another thing I didn't get a heads up on. Joey Katina didn't send me a thing for the bracket challenge. As unfortunately, Joey Katina in the pits got caught up in that accident early on, but it's a nice looking machine he's got out there. Still dark. All right, well, light a candle for us, man. Can't even heat your dinner up. Go outside, throw it on the grill. Justin Fuller, he's in control of this one right now. Nick Cohan sitting in second. Chad Coleman sitting right here in third. Battle back and behind him. Timothy Johnson takes over the spot over Doey Woods. That'll be for the fourth place spot right now. Steve Goschalk in the new machine, normally in the Nerf Mobile. He switched it up tonight. Looks like Yingling. So he went from Nerf to alcohol. Maybe he got tired of bouncing off walls and he figured, hey, might as well feel good while I'm doing it if I'm going to do it. But he's been pretty good. Class act out here right now in the sixth place show. Jose's doing an outstanding job. Mike Kelly sitting back here. Michael Walter sitting in eighth. Nick Timms has fell back to the ninth place. Scott Simley, he's on his tailgate right there in 10th. Then you go back here, these guys battling it out. Timothy Matthews got his hands full with Anthony Calatoni, but here comes Jose Speedy Gonzalez on the move right behind him there with Brian Chambliss in the tow. Good battle going on right here. Yeah, Nerf. Well, he traded it in tonight. He don't have the Nerf mobile, it looks like. Looks like he's got Yingling. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he got tired of every time he hit the wall, it felt too soft. Now he just don't want to know nothing about it. He wants to feel good when he hits it. Hopefully he don't hit it. Hopefully he finishes the race. Maybe good luck charm. Switch it up just a little bit. Good run so far. It's Tim Matthews right there. He's on the outside. And I got to say, I ain't caught a race by myself in a while. I used to do it all the time, like 6 days a week. Didn't mind. Still don't mind because I love doing this stuff. Love appreciate all the viewers out there and these leagues let me come in here, man, and call this thing. Oh, the 21's up into the wall. That's Brian Chambliss. He got real tight coming in there. Drove it in a little bit too hard and almost put it up into the wall right there. Definitely. Michael Prister. Well, I know Gerald likes that paint job. That's one of the bad boy welding paint jobs out there. We're at lap 21 here of 60 so far. Complete. Been a good one here in Pocono, Pennsylvania. These guys, man, are rolling. Well, let's see. Y'all want it? Let's give it to you. Let's go high and wide. We're going to bring out the Blimpie cam. That's right, Blimpie. Everybody loves Blimpie. Gives you a good perspective of the facility and just how far apart these guys are. Some are far, some aren't. All right, now, good run between them. But this is what you call the Blimpie cam. And I got to put it out there to you. If you get in an argument with whoever, with yourself, with somebody else or whatever, just say Blimpie. I guarantee you it's going to change the face of whatever y'all was talking about. Or it's definitely going to change that person's face of how they look at you either way. But it's a happy word. Blimpie. Yeah. That's what we call it here at OSR Network. Online SimRacingNetwork.com. Your home for fun and exciting sim racing. And a good run right here tonight so far. Justin Fuller still in command of this one. And he's got a good lead. A 1.4 second lead over that guy right there, Nick Cohan. Chad Coleman sitting in the third place spot. Doey Woods right there in fourth. Steve Goschalk still in the fifth. He's got Mike Kelly breathing down his back end just a little bit. Michael Walters and Scott Simley, Anthony Calatoni. Jose made it around. That man, Sean Bounty, he's up to 10th so far. He started 22nd, so he's on the move. That's right, Adam. Get you a sandwich from Blimpie. Right now it's a good run so far as we're at lap 23 here, 60, almost halfway in this one. And an outstanding run so far for these guys. Let's go on back through the back of the field here and see what's going on. Okay, good deal. Pit stops. A lot of guys are on pit road. Wow. Gonna be a busy place, pit road. All right, here we go. These guys right now is kind of storming around this place. Everybody's on pit road coming off of it. It's a pit road time. Did you see guys coming off pit road? Some going on pit road. But still, you got Nick Cohan out front in this one. Two stop. That's what it looks like. Some of these guys, I got a feeling, have got to go. A caution helped them out probably, but yeah, if they go 30, 32 laps, they definitely can make it the whole entire way. I'd say I'd go one. Right now, Justin Fuller looking like his tires are holding up pretty good. Yeah, ran about 17 laps is what it looks like. A lot of them still out there. Now you're seeing Nick Cohan on pit road. So I'm really interested to see, can Justin Fuller stretch this thing here enough to make it a one stop? I mean, all he'd have to do is go to lap 30. Man, he almost got the tail end. Matthew Wassenbach almost took the back end of him off right there. That's just new tires versus old tires, folks. Yep, was on lap 6 or 7, you're right. Well, let's hope we don't see a caution in the last 15 laps. Come on, guys. I think Justin Fuller's on the road here along with Chad Coleman. I think they're going to stay out. Well, at this point, here's what you got to look at. They've already been out there for 27 laps. Why would you do a two stop right now? You might as well try to go the next 3 more laps and make it a one stop on the pit strategy out here, which is what they're looking like. Your top 9 guys. All right, Chad Coleman, Justin Fuller, Anthony Calatoni's good. Right now, Justin Fuller's still out here. He's only got about a couple more laps to go. They're not really dropping off the pace. Well, here comes Justin Fuller. So, I don't know. Wow. Well, Chad Coleman's going to stay out one more lap. That's going to put him 2 laps past. Been able to make it all the way on a one stop. Let's see what these guys can do. So that means if Justin Fuller does run this one for one more time, he would have to actually go. He'd have to go about 32 laps. That would definitely be pushing it. I mean, he could do it. What's that to see? What's that to hold on to it and see what we got? Jose Gonzalez, looking good so far in the 3rd place. He's been out there for about 22 laps. And like I say, they got just one more lap. And it looks like they're going for a one-stop strategy here. Now, the only thing that might could mess this up would maybe be some cautions. But let's hope not. Right now, out front, Chad Coleman, looking good. Yeah, it's showing 23 laps right now that they've been out, so take out about 3 or 4 laps of that. They've been out there about 18 laps so far. But you got to look, man, look at that new tires right there, the 24 Dives on the inside with a good run. Yeah, give or take there. You're right, Gerald. But I mean, either way, we're at lap 30. So they're halfway home in this one. And the top guys, they're probably going to go one more lap around here. Jose Gonzalez and them. Chris Jabu. Brian Chambliss. All of those guys right there, the 4 guys right there, they have not made a pit stop yet. Yeah, all 4 of them guys have been out for 24 laps on their tires, roughly. So they're all even. They've got to come down on pit road soon. I'm thinking maybe this time. Let's see what Jose Gonzalez does here. See if Michael Priester comes in. Yep, all 4 of them came down. So we'll have to watch. Those 4 guys right there are on the same pit strategy. It'll be interesting to see what's going to happen at the end of this one. If it goes green the rest of the way, whoo, it'll be interesting. As Nick Cohan, he's going to move up to the front along with Timothy Johnson right there on him. They're battling it out. As we're live here tonight for the Sim 500 SimSpeedShop.com Truck Series. They had to run it dry. You're right. They had to run it close anyways. Very, very close. I don't think I got the dash cam in here, but do got a roll cam. How's that? That'll work. Right along here with Nick Cohan for a second. See what he looks like, man. Pedaling his things. We got 31. It's lap 31 here. So it's going to be 29 to go here tonight at Pocono. A good one so far. That man right there is leading it. He's got Timothy Johnson behind him. Justin Fuller back up to 3rd. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Let's see if he can actually go around him right here. Well, he powers up to the back side of him, looks to the inside. Going to make that dive, heading into the tunnel turn. They're going to go side by side. And good battle. He makes it. Oh, look, man, I'll tell you what, that's some skill right there. It made it look easy, didn't he? Made it look real easy. Hood camming it. Yeah, because if you run out going into turn 1, likelihood of you cruising this thing around, I mean, slim and none. That's the way I'd look at it. Steve Goschalk, he's got his hands full. The 42 is off the pace a little bit. That's a nice looking paint job he's got there. Justin Fuller, he's back on it. You're right. Coming back to the front. Looking good. It is a tough place to pass, but the way this track is here tonight, I mean, these guys, man, have got a lot of grip, so it's probably really easy on them. Race summary: Nick Cohan's the leader. We've completed 32 of 60 laps, 6 lead changes, and 1 caution here tonight so far. So very good race, very good pace here. As we're at lap 33 of 60, we're past halfway. And good run. Nice. Want to appreciate everybody tuning in out there. Hope you're enjoying the race so far. I'm up here in the booth. Like I say, my co-man here tonight, he's got some power issues over at his house. Like I say, that's a couple things we can't control. Mother Nature, power outage. If you don't pay your power bill, I mean, which I guess you could control that, but nah, don't mess with Gerald. Yeah, we just can't control a few things, you know. Technical difficulties. Look at that onset sunset right there. That's a nice looking breeze you see. That's a good little battle going on right here. You got Scott Simley, Steve Goschalk, the 53 of Michael Walters, all 3 nose to tail. Here comes Chad Coleman in the mix, so all 4 of them machines about to hook it back up. That's right. Tell him, Adam. Good run. Well, who's y'all's favorite drivers out here? All right. Trying to look and see who we got out there. Yeah, beautiful sunset, no doubt. Got a good field out here. Hate to see Jason Barham out of this one. Barham, excuse me, out of this one. He's got good kick-ass beef jerky. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what, if you're looking for some good beef jerky, if you like beef jerky, go check him out at kickassbeefjerky.com. He sent us some. That's some good stuff, I have to admit. Never really was a big beef jerky person, but got good protein to it. Justin Fuller, he's moving in on the leader, trying to take that spot away. The 52 machine there over the 57 and Nick Cohan. Here we go. About to heat up for the lead up front. Justin Fuller in that bad, fast 52 machine. He wants the lead back. Can he get it here tonight? He pulls up to the deck lid. I'm going to try to see if he can't pass Nick Cohan, who is in command of this one right now. We're at lap 36 of 60. I'm just wondering if this thing does go green the rest of the way, are we going to see anybody out here maybe take 2 tires? You know, maybe gamble a little bit on that last pit stop, especially some of the guys who actually went in early. I'm just wondering if they might gamble a little bit. But you just see right there, Justin Fuller biding his time. They're going through turn 3, the flat part of the track here a little bit. Down the Long Pond straightaway. He's following in the draft. You'll get a good draft coming down here. And that 57 of Nick Cohan, who's out front right now. You might try to maybe see if you can't slingshot it in turn 1. Not quite close enough to get it done. Not as bumpy as what this track was at one time. Well, this place, it would knock your teeth out. You go off into turn 1. Right now, good run behind him as he's just sitting there right now. I think he's intimidating the number 57. Nick Cohan, battle for the lead here between the top 2. They go off through the tunnel turn. Well, he gets a good run on him out of the tunnel turn. Turn 2, heading into turn 3. Right there on his back deck lid. Had to let off just a little bit. Don't want to run him over. This is your momentum turn right here. If he gets momentum coming off, he looks to the inside, peaks on him. If he can get a run, but that, man, I'm going to tell you, he puts the motor down, the 57 does, and Nick Cohan out front. And this one, as he heads into turn 1, Justin Fuller, though, still can't get it done. He looks fast through turn 2 and going into turn 3. Looks like the turn 1, though, down the straightaway, Nick Cohan's got some good speed up underneath that hood of that machine as they storm off down the back stretch here. Heading into turn 2. Looks like Justin's arcing it in a little bit more than what Nick is. I might be getting him. He spread it out just a little bit right there. You know, Chad Coleman, he's back up in the 4th place. Doey Wood sitting right there in 3rd. Scott Simley and those 4 guys are back there. But let's go back and see where Jose and them. Jose's right here. He had a pretty good pit stop. Obviously, I don't know why he went down a lap down. I don't know what happened to him. We got a couple cars, a couple trucks out of this one. Doug Simon, Dan Denayer, Stevie Benson, Justin Roden, and Jason Barham, all out of this one here tonight, unfortunately. And Joey Katina still tore up 33 laps down on pit road. So you got a few of them still out here running. And we'll see what happens so far. Michael Priester right there, looking good. See if he can't bring this thing to the front. You got that bad boy welding machine. So we got 20 to go here, Pocono, Pennsylvania. That's right, for the Sim 500 SimSpeedShop.com Truck Series here live. Tricky Triangle, look at that. The newer tires right there. Almost 3 wide. Matthew Welsenbach, he's in there with Timothy Matthew. Look at the push he has given him down the front stretch. Off in the turn 1. He probably did. I'm not 100%. He had to have run it close. Look at this battle. And oh, Matthews got it. Matthew able to pull it past just a little bit. Timothy Matthews right there. He knows he's got his hands full with Michael on his outside. Michael's got a little newer tires though. I'm trying to remember who the 3 was that came in. I know the 24, Chris Jabu. Now he's not a lap down, but he's right there. On some newer tires though. Yeah, Jose evidently must have had a mishap on pit road in order for him to get a lap down, but right now, going around the 7 there, Jimmy Coleman, so Chris Jabu's moving up the 11th place spot. Now remember, he can go the whole entire distance. I do not know if Justin Fuller can. He will have to go 32 laps. Now, just by what we saw in the first half here, Jose and them win about 32 laps themselves. So I'm taking that everybody right now in this top side can go the rest of the way. I'd be surprised if Justin or Nick Cohan and them actually pitted. We'll just have to see how this one plays out down the road. I think the short pit actually might have helped him to get him back up front. Look at that closing speed of Justin Fuller. Here comes the 46. Well, he's on newer tires. He's going to dive off on the inside, try to take that spot away from him, try to get back on the lead lap. Justin Fuller, well, he's going to use that lap car. Almost contact. Couldn't get it, man. Got a little bit tight going in. Well, this is a good battle for the lead. Justin Fuller wants that thing. Nick Cohan, he has it. Chad Cole, he'd love to see him. Chad Coleman, excuse me. He'd love to see them battle it out just a little bit there. Matthew Walzenbach, he fell back just a little bit. Jonathan Lockhart right there. I just don't know if we're going to see anybody. I'd be surprised if we see anybody else pit. Especially the top 2 guys right here. Not with almost with 15 to go. What do y'all think out there? I mean, we got to calculate here. Justin Fuller came. Look at that closing right there. Justin Fuller came in at about lap 27. He'd have to go about 33 laps. Jose Gonzalez and them came in at about lap 33 or so. 32, 33. So it's going to be a stretch for them up front. Let me know what y'all feel out there in the chat. I got a feeling those 2 up there, if they're going to come in, they're going to come in now, because you don't want to get caught out there. But I got a feeling that they're going to stay out, that they're going to run this thing the whole entire distance, try to run the table if we don't get a caution. But here's the 2 things you got to keep in mind. Last lap puts an end to it. 5 to go. If a caution comes out, that normally puts an end to it. As Nick Cohan, he is holding on to the lead right now. At closing rate, though, the Justin Fuller is so much better getting into the turns, getting off those where he's not getting a bite. As Chad Coleman, he's giving it up going into the pits. Said they're about to pit. Okay. Well, Chad Coleman is. Let's see if he gets 4 tires. Looks like that's what he's going to have to do. 4 tires, 15 to go here. Well, you know that Chris Jabou, it looked like he only took 2 tires. He did. He took 2 tires. I called it. Somebody's going to take the 2-tire route. There we go. You know, Chris Jabou does not have to pit. But I think he just did. Why? Really? Wow. Our leader on pit road, Justin Fuller, still out front. Yeah, they're down just a little bit. And Nick Cohan coming off pit road, he took 2 tires. Doey Woods, I think he was one of those ones that was in that mix there. Doey's made 3 pit stops out here right now. So, he is right now, he is actually 39 seconds back from the race leader. So let's just watch. I mean, because, oh, Justin Fuller's on pit road. I'm going to say he takes 2 tires. No, he's going for, no, he took 2. So he's coming off on pit road along with Nick Cohan. Nicholas Cohan takes the lead back from him. Uh-oh. Well, this is going to set it up right here. Wow. So now, can Justin Fuller run down Nicholas Cohan? Does he got enough to do it? Gonna be interesting to see. I mean, he was tearing up the back end of the 57. I got a feeling if he gets back there this time, close enough to him, well, Justin, he is about 2.9 seconds back. He is chipping away at that lead. I think he's got enough time to do it, but he's going to have to start knocking some time down. We're going to have about 12 to go right here. And again, if a caution flies, sounds like a penalty. I hear you. So we'll keep an eye on what those guys are doing. Chad Coleman right there in 4th. That's our points leader. Scott Simley, he's up in the 6th. Guy Steve Goschalk right there in 7th. Jason Swan, good run for him right now up in 8th. Nick Silver right in the 9th place spot. Mike Kelly up in 10th. Definitely some good ones. Let's give me an update on Jose. He is still marred back in traffic. Don't know what happened to him earlier on. And he's going to go a lap down. Wow. As you see, our leader just go right by him. He does. He is well, he's clipping at the lead. He's down to 2.7 seconds, but the problem is his time's running out. He's going to need to start knocking off tenths, and he's only knocking off hundredths right now. He needs to knock off about a half a second in one of these laps. I think time is going to run out on him. I think Nicholas Cohan, unless he messes up or a caution flies here soon, that Nick is just a little bit too far out in front of him. Just the way the kind of the pit stops are falling right now. Doey Woods up in 3rd place, having a good run so far, because when we cross that line, we'll be 10 to go here tonight here at Pocono for the Sim 500 SimSpeedShop.com Truck Series, live from the Tricky Triangle here at Pocono. Good run between these two guys up front. It'll be 10 to go. You can just see, I mean, Justin is knocking time down, but he's not knocking enough. He needs to start knocking some major tenths off. Let's see what happening back here with the battle between Matthew Wells and Bach and Tim Matthews right here. They're kind of duking it out. That's actually for the 16th and 17th spot. He hauls off down into turn one. Is he going to get it? Matthews looking to the inside. Going to be good pass. Made a good pass there on Tim. Tim Matthews, our winner here for the SimSpeedShop.com giveaway. We gave away a couple weeks ago. Now, Justin Fuller did pull a little bit of time right there. You can see the live time there for the leaders. Just how far behind he is, 2.4. I mean, he's knocking time down, but he's not knocking enough. He's going to have to knock a second off of that thing. I just don't think he's got enough time to do it. Jonathan Lockhart back here. Old Nick Timms and Jose Gonzalez. Sean Casto on pit road. Not the night he wanted. Our points leader here in the SimSpeedShop.com machine, Chad Coleman. And Justin Fuller. Yeah, I just think he's just going to run out of time. I think I'd have took my chances of staying out. Oh no. Good race here tonight though, only one caution so far. As he knocked down another 10th that time, but just not enough time. I mean, he's fast. Maybe if he was within a second, I'd say he'd probably catch a draft off Nick and be able to do it. But our leader right there, he's hitting his marks lap after lap. There's only about a lap or so difference between the tires, so there's not that much there between them. It's just he's got to make sure he hits his mark lap in and lap out. And I don't think that Justin, you know, he's not close enough to get the draft on the front stretch. If he was, he'd probably pull up on him. I mean, he makes some time into that turn right there. Just not enough. As we're coming down with 7 to go, will be 6 to go the next time by. .2 seconds separate the leader. Justin Fuller's doing everything he can. Been a very good race so far. Well, Michael Walters having a good run here tonight. He's sitting in the 5th place spot. Scott Simley sitting there in 6th. He's smiling. Steve Goschalk with the new paint job in Yingling. He's feeling pretty good right now, sitting in 7th. With old Mike Kelly right there behind him in 8th. Nick Silver up to 9th, and Anthony Calatoni rounding out the top 10. Justin's just going to run out of time. He's 1.9 seconds back of me, but he's going to have to, he would have to knock off some major time here in the next couple laps. And I mean, he's knocking off a 10th or so, and oh, he lost a lot of time that time, and I don't know why. He lost about a half second for some reason. Let's see what happened. Oh, got up into the wall. And that pretty much done it in. I mean, you could tell that he was driving that thing hard. I mean, hey. So you could tell he was driving it for everything it's worth. And he just drove it up into the wall, lost a half a second. That pretty much right there kind of sealed the deal. I mean, Nick Cohan would have to make a major mistake right now. It just don't. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't see it happening, but you never know. That's why they call it the tricky triangle. You just saw Justin Fuller run that thing up in the turn, up into the wall, and lose about a half second. Just all the momentum he was doing. Wow. That's what I'm thinking. If he would have stayed out, and you know, that would have been my plan, kind of to stay out in this one. But yeah, good run there, Brian Wortman. He's having a good run up in the 20th tonight. Not bad on his end. Good run for old Brian. Like to see that. Chad Coleman still sitting in the third place spot. It's Justin Fuller. Yeah, he stuffed that thing into the wall. Now Nick has got his hands full with a little bit of lap traffic. I don't think it's going to play a factor though. 55 there, he let him go. What a run. Hats off to old Justin there. He tried everything he could do, but Nick Cohan, class of the field, held them off up front here so far, as long as he don't make a mistake. Oh, Doey Woods back in the fourth place spot. Michael Walters, very good run for him up in the fifth. We got 54 to go actually in this one. Yeah, I think the only thing it'll stop Nick right now is if he makes a mistake. Yeah, caution comes out at this point, race is over. So it's been a good one. Scott Simley right there in the sixth place spot. Steve Goschalk behind him. Jonathan Lockhart back in the 19th place. Can't talk. Chris Jabu moving it on up. Got 3 to go. For a race leader right here, old Nick Timms. He just got passed by the leader. Well, he is good coming off of 2 right there. You can just see how wide he has to bring that thing off of 2. I know Justin would love to see him make a mistake, but Nick right now has been point on lap after lap. That's all he's got to do is just hang on for another 2 laps so far for the Sim 500, simspeedshop.com Truck Series. It's a good one here so far is old Nick Cohan out front in this one. Justin Fuller there in second, who put it in the wall. He was running him down. He slapped the wall just a little bit trying to get up there. And Chad Coleman sitting in third, or points leader. Good run on his end. Tires should not be a problem, as these guys, man, are storming off. Next time by will be the white flag here. Chad Coleman up in the third place spot. So it's been a very good, clean style race here tonight. Old Doey Woods right there in the fourth place. He's trying to get up. Oh, and Chad Cole looked like he bumped the wall just a little bit. I don't know if that's going to let Doey maybe close in. Maybe he's trying to. He's going to have one more lap, maybe to try to get that third place away from Chad. As the final lap flies, we're going to stay with this battle here at third place. Right now, Nicholas Cohan, he's out front in this one, but Doey Woods is closing in on Chad Coleman. This is a battle for third, folks. They're about to turn up the wick here. So can Chad Cole hold on to the third place, excuse me. As Nick Cohan's coming into the last turn here, Justin Fuller He is right there, but Chad Cole, he's got Doey Woods breathing down his back deck lid. Got a little bit of a cushion here. Nicholas Cohan comes out of the last turn. He's going to win it. Justin Fuller's going to come in second. Doey Wood has one more turn. He's not quite close enough. Looks like Chad Coleman's going to hang on to third. Good run here tonight. And a good congratulations are in order for that man right there. Wow. What a win. What a win. Hats off to him. If we can't get our if we can't get him up here and talk to him. Trying to look for him right now. There's Justin Fuller. And look for Chad Coleman. I guess Chad Coleman's not in the team thing. I look for Chad Coleman, but I don't see him. Guess he'll jump up here. I'll talk with the second place man here, Justin Fuller, real quick. Justin Fuller, Joe White in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, we got you.
Man, I tell you what, well, put it out front here tonight. Take us through, man. Did you, what happened? Pit strategies or what there?
First off, I want to apologize to Timothy Johnson on lap 32. Kind of entered the corner, the funnel turn a little late there, and watching the replay, a little bit of net code there, but I think we wouldn't make contact either way because I turned in so late. So I want to apologize for that. He had a really good run going. Yeah, we screwed up on pit road. We took 2 tires, so did Nick. But I sat on pit road and filled the tank up. So we took about 4 seconds more fuel than Nick did, and that ended up being the difference.
Yeah, I got that. Well, you were running him down out there, and then you bumped the wall. Was it just a case of maybe just overdriving a little bit?
I was just mad at myself. You know, I can't tell you how many of these wins I've, you know, not necessarily gave the win up tonight. You know, Nick and I would have had a battle for it, but you know, I took myself out of contention by a strategy call and not paying attention. It took too much fuel, and I just frustrated with myself. I mean, I did it at Homestead. You know, Chicago, I knocked the wall down and I handed the win to Nick there, and yeah, it's just overdriving it. You know, I knew I wasn't going to catch him, but I still had to try, you know.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Well, it still came out in second place tonight. Good finish for you. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for putting these broadcasts on. You always do a great job here. Sim Speed Shop for sponsoring the series, Sim 500 and all the admins here. All the racers that came out, everybody that watched tonight, everybody at Aftermath Motorsports, gmercer.com for sponsoring the truck, and I guess I'll see you next week in Michigan.
Absolutely. We'll tell you what, there you go. Second place man, Justin Fuller. Again, congratulations on the run tonight.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right. See, Chad Coleman has bounced up into the team speak here. Let's see if we can't get a talk in with him. Chad Coleman, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Chad, you know, you own the points lead. Coming out of here, we'll get a good points night here tonight. Third place. How's the truck in that track?
We were good. It was just, we were right there. I was right there with them for the first run, and then I stayed out too long right there and give up a little bit of time. And I think Justin and them might have took 2 on that next stop, and then I come back out and I was like 6-7 seconds behind. And once you do that, you're really not going to make it up. So we just, right there at the end of the race, we just kind of rode around and took third.
Absolutely. Well, hey, you're gonna, like you said, you're going to come home here in third here tonight at Pocono. Man, it was a good run for you. Like I say, coming out here with a good points lead. I mean, this race just had that feel of pit strategies, fuel strategies, and whatnot. But hey, good run for you tonight. Got anybody you want to thank?
I just thank Joey and them for the lead. Thank you guys for putting the broadcast on, and Sim Speed Shop for the sponsorship on the truck, and JD Laird, JDR Graphics for the paint scheme.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, again, congratulations there, Chad Coleman, putting in third place here tonight at Pocono. All right, well, let's run on down here because this man here put it in victory lane. Our winner tonight, Nick Cohan here for the Sim 500, simspeedshop.com, Truck Series. Nick Cohan, Joe White, the booth, got a copy?
I got you, Joe. What's going on?
Man, I tell you what, hey, the good pit strategy got you out front there. Was you a little bit worried that maybe Justin was going to be able to run you down?
Before the last pit stop, when he caught up to me, I didn't think I was going to be able to hold him off that long, but we did, so that was good, and that's what I needed to win the race, was keep a close distance with him before the last pit stop. And strategy worked out exactly the way I wanted it to, which is never happens. And that last run there, I knew he was going to be faster than me, but I knew if I just hit my lines and just didn't wear out the tires bad, I knew I'd have a good shot at winning it. This is my favorite track. It's my home track. I love this track. So happy to win this one here in the Rolling Rock Tundra.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what you did. You put in the victory lane here at Pocono tonight for the Sim 500, simspeedshop.com Truck Series. Man, looked good out there in that Rolling Rock truck, and it definitely was rolling on all 8 here, putting it in victory lane. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, just Rolling Rock, CJ Auto, Target, and Sim Speed Shop for sponsoring the series, and everyone that puts this all together.
Absolutely. We'll tell you what, Nick, man, congratulations on that win tonight. Look good out there doing it.
Thanks.
All right, that was your man right there, winner here tonight, Pocono. Let's get our unofficial results orders. Nick Cohan puts it in victory lane. Justin Fuller in second. Chad Coleman up in the third place here tonight, as you got Dowie Wood sitting in fourth, Michael Walters fifth, Scott Assembly sixth, Steve Goschalk up in the seventh, Mike Kelly eighth, Nick Silver ninth, and Anthony Calatoni rounds the top 10. As we look to the rest of it, some guys had some awesome nights. Well, some not so much. One caution here flew earlier on. Good field of 34 drivers, though, and it was a good run. One caution all night long. That man right there putting it in victory lane. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did and bringing it to you there. It was a fun and exciting race here tonight. And we're going to leave here from the Tricky Triangle, Pocono, Pennsylvania. Everyone, have a good night.